how to create a Christmas card on your computer. Today I'm going to show you how to create your own customized Christmas card on your computer for free. So when you're ready, you need to go to canva.com website. You will find a link to this website in the description of this video, so all you have to do is click on it and then you will be taken to Canva. Once you get to Canva website, you need to create free account. You can create it using your email address or connect your Google account. Once you do this and you log in, you will see something like this. Of course, Canva is free, so don't worry. And once you see something like this, up here from this menu, we need to choose templates. And then over here, we need to choose card. Once we choose card, it will load some sample templates. But before we begin creating our card, over here we can see some categories. And we need to click on the right arrow over here until we find Christmas. So we click on Christmas, and right now all the templates down here should be connected with Christmas. So over here you have some templates. All you need to do is choose the template that you like the most, and then I'm going to show you how to customize this template. So let's say you want to create a Christmas card with picture of your family, then you can choose some of those cards that have picture over here. This will be easier to customize and change this picture for your own, for example, change the colors, the text, or whatever else you want. Or of course you can choose a card without a picture if you don't want to have one with picture, for example this one, or any other card you can see here. So let's say in this example I'm just going to choose this card over here, so I'm gonna click on it. And once we click on it, we'll see the preview of the card. Once we scroll down, we'll see some templates that look visually similar over here, so we can choose any of the templates we see here, or we can stick to the one that we chose a moment ago. So I'm just going to use this template. I'm going to hit use this template, and now this template will be opened in Canva editor, and this will allow us to edit this template. So let's start from the basics. How to change the color. Let's say we want to change the color of the background, so we click somewhere on the background. As you can see, after I clicked it, this background is selected, and then in the left top corner over here we've got background color, so we click here, and over here we can easily change the background color. We can also click over here if we want some different colors. We can adjust and find them over here, so just choose the color that you like the most. I'm going to choose this dark blue color. Once we have the background color covered, we can also change the color of the snow or of the roof over here. So I'm going to click on this element, change the color here, and maybe I'm going to change it to gray. Next thing we can do is to change this element over here. Let's say I don't want this one, so we can select this element and then press delete, or we can click on this delete button over here. Once we remove the element, we can upload our own element by clicking over here and then going to upload media, and then choosing to upload from device, Facebook, Google Drive, Instagram, or Dropbox. Or we can go to elements over here, and then once we go to elements, we can type in over here, for example, Christmas, and once we do this, we will see some elements that have been found regarding to Christmas. Of course, there will be few hundred or few thousand elements regarding to whatever you're trying to create. And very important thing over here, if element has a crown and says Pro, that means this is available only in Pro paid version on Canva. If you're using free version, you need to make sure there is free in the right bottom corner. Those elements are free to use, so I'm just going to use this one over here. After we click on it, it's already added over here. We can put it in any place we want, and it will also show us some recommendations regarding to our topic. So let's say I'm going to add this one as well. For now I'm just going to move it here, and we've got our tree. We can resize this tree by moving our mouse to the left or right, bottom or top corner, and then resizing it to whatever size we want. So I'm just going to make it this size, let's say. Okay, so our tree is done, but as we can see, it's hiding the element over here. So this element can be moved to the foreground by clicking on it and then right clicking and then choosing bring to front. And now as we can see, the element is in front, and we can also rotate it, for example, to point the other direction. So let's say I'm going to put it like this over here. Now, next thing, when we have our present, let's say this present over here, we can of course move it to any place we want, but we can also change the color of this element. In order to do that, after we select the element, in the left top corner over here, we can choose different colors. For example, let's say I want it to be yellow, so I would click on yellow, and as you can see, this part was changed. In the same way, you can change all the other elements over here. As you can see, I'm changing those elements to anything I want, but in this example, I'm just going to leave it orange. Once we've got that covered, let's move to the next point, which is this snowman. As we can see, the snowman is pointing to and looking to the left side. We would like it to look to the right side. So in order to do that, after we select it, we need to click flip over here and then flip horizontal. And as you can see, we flipped it and now it's looking to the right side. We can also rotate it a little bit so it's looking at the Christmas tree. And this part is done. Now this candy cane over here is behind our snowman, so let's say I would like to rotate it a little bit and maybe flip it as well, so it will look as if our snowman was holding this candy cane. And I'm going to right click and bring the candy cane to front, so now our snowman is actually holding this candy cane. So our elements down here are ready. Now let's move to the next point, which is changing the text. Once we click on the text, over here we can change the font, the size and the color. So if we click over here, we can easily change the color to any color we want. Let's say I'm going to choose maybe yellow color or maybe white color. Since it's Christmas, it will be the color of the snow. Then over here we can change that the text will be on the right side, on the left side or in the center. I want my text to be in the center, so I chose this one. And we can of course change this text, so I'm going to select it and write Merry Christmas. As you can see, after I type Merry Christmas, the text is moved underneath, so we can, for example, resize this box to be a little bit bigger to make sure that the text will fit, but if the text will fit, it will cover the Christmas tree. So what we can do over here is to select the text and change the font to a little bit smaller, let's say 48 maybe. We change the text, we resize the box to fit, and of course we can move it to any place we want. Now, the next thing, this text over here and this text underneath are connected. So if we want to ungroup them, we would select this part, right click, and then ungroup. And in this moment, we can move this text and this text separately. So I'm going to position this one here. This one will be over here, and I'm going to write Merry Christmas from Jackson's family. And of course we can select this text, we can change the font if we want, we can change the size, maybe 18 is too big, 16, maybe 14. Let's resize this box, and of course we can move this to any place we want. I'm just going to place it here. And I'm going to change it to yellow, so it's Merry Christmas from Jackson's family. Of course, you can put your own text whichever you want over here. You can also, of course, change the font. All you have to do is click here and then choose the font that you want. And as you can see, as soon as we click on the font, it's being changed. So I'm just going to change it, for example, to this font over here. Let me just resize it a little bit more and change the size of this maybe to 42, so it fits perfectly well. And our Christmas card is ready. Right now we can easily save it to our computer, or we can also order printed cards that will be sent from Canva to our address. So if you want to order professional Christmas cards with your design, you can do it here by clicking print cards. If you want to just save it to your computer and then print it by yourself, for example, you can do it for free by clicking on those three dots. Then over here we click on download, and then over here under file type we have to click here, and we can save our Christmas card as PNG, JPEG. PNG and JPEG are high quality images, so we can save it to our computer and then we can send it, for example, through email, through Messenger, WhatsApp or any other application we want. Or we can of course print it as well using PNG or JPEG. However, if we are planning to print it, I would recommend downloading it as PDF print, because this is higher quality multi-page document that will be perfect for printing it. So choose whichever you prefer. In this example, maybe I'm just going to choose PNG. Once we choose the file type, of course you can download all three types if you want. After you choose the first file type, you just hit on download. Once you do this, it's preparing our design to be downloaded, and then it will ask us where we want to save it. I'm just gonna save it here. I'm gonna click save, and as you can see in the left bottom corner, my card was already saved. Let me open it, and as you can see, my card looks like this. Merry Christmas from Jackson's family. And I've made it myself. It took me literally just a few minutes, and I believe that you can make your own Christmas cards this way. So that's it for today. Please let me know in the comments if you managed to create your own Christmas cards, and remember to hit thumbs up, subscribe our channel and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.